1. Bran Stark is the Night King. This is a theory that's been floating around for quite a while now, ever since Bran Stark, played by Isaac Hempstead Wright, accidentally encountered the Night King, Vladimir Furtick, in one of his flashbacks. There had been hints that Bran created a time travel paradox when he was touched by the Night King, and that the leader of the White Walkers could potentially have a link via the Three-Eye Raven, even seeing what he sees. However, Game of Thrones star Isaac, 18, recently poured cold water on a popular fan theory, telling Esquire, "I personally think the Night King theory is a bit far-fetched, but I would have said the same thing about the Hodor theory. And when I saw that on paper, I was like, what? No way. But this is Game of Thrones, and anything is possible. I'd love to be the Night King. That would be so fun to be like. It was me all along. But I don't know, I doubt it. Will there be another season of Game of Thrones? 2. Cersei Lannister will destroy King's Landing with wildfire. Fans already know from the Game of Thrones Season 6 finale that Cersei Lannister, Lena Headey, is no stranger to using wildfire after she destroyed her enemies in the Sept of Baelor. It seems likely that Cersei could use the vast reserves of wildfire in King's Landing once more to take out anyone who stands in the way of the Iron Throne. Also, Daenerys Targaryen, Emilia Clarke, saw a vision of the throne room covered in ash while in the House of the Dying in Qarth back in Season 3, hinting that King's Landing could be burned down. 3. Jaime Lannister will kill Cersei. Another popular theory is that the twincest between Cersei and her father Jaime Lannister, Nikolai Coster-Waldau, will end in tragedy. Jaime and Cersei have increasingly been going in different directions over the past couple of seasons, and it looks like he's realized that she has become the Mad Queen. He could be forced to take matters into his own hands and stop her before she destroys all of Westeros in a bid to cling to power. 4. Jon Snow or Daenerys Targaryen could be the savior of Westeros. This was alluded to in Season 7 when Missandei, Natalie Emmanuel, confirmed that the prophecy of the prince that was promised could also refer to a princess. Therefore, Jon Snow, Kit Harington, or the Mother of Dragons could both be the one to save the world from the White Walkers. 5. Theon Greyjoy will kill his uncle Euron in his final act of redemption. Theon Greyjoy, Alfie Allen, could finally win back the Ironborn by killing his crazed uncle Euron, P. Lewis Beck. It would be a fitting end to Theon's story arc if he can save his sister Yara, Gemma Whelan, and end the life of the man who murdered their father. 6. Jon Snow will find out he's a Targaryen. This isn't so much a theory as probably most likely to happen. Sam Tarly, John Bradley, and Gilly Hannah Marie already know that Jon and Daenerys are nephew and aunt, so it's only going to be a matter of time before he finds out. The fallout from the revelation is going to be a huge moment in Season 8, especially since they have unwittingly slept together. 7. Tyrion Lannister is really a Targaryen. This is another theory that's been around for some time, and there's good reason for it. Tyrion seemed to handle himself well around Daenerys' dragons, something only a Targaryen can really do. Also, according to Game of Thrones mythology, Aerys Targaryen may have raped Tyrion's mother, Joanna, while Tywin Lannister, Charles Dance, was serving as the Hand of the King. 8. Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen will have a child together. They were seen getting intimate in the Season 7 finale, and now there have been suggestions that Jon and Daenerys could end up having a child together. According to the prophecy from which Miri Mazdur, Mia Sotaru, Daenerys will have children again when the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, when the seas go dry and mountains blow in the wind like leaves. When your womb quickens again, and you bear a living child, then he will return, and not before. Although Daenerys takes this to mean she'll never be able to have a child again, some fans think that the death of her dragon Viserion could be traded for the life of a baby. Game of Thrones Season 8 will return to Sky Atlantic in 2019.